Yeah, on the verge of a 3-match losing streak is definitely not pulling them off the edge at any point, because T1 are definitely looking very, very strong. And DRX's topside trio are the centerpiece. I don't even know whether that's entirely what I would say, given the fact that Beryl and Deft are so strong just in general and have been the positive point.
Yep. So now they have to deal with that strongest bot lane here. And we'll take a look at some stats and break it down further, but that is, as you mentioned, where DRX is looking the best in the early laning phase.
And what we failed to factor in was the fact that Fred and Brian are just a legit team. You know, that's what we're struggling to figure out here, is because for some reason the sum of those parts equal far more than what Fred and Brian takes and things like that, but it will leave the Corki available.
Just setting up and it plays itself, but it kind of does
in
the late game.
Yeah, I think it kind of does. As okay, that's just Tryndamere Diana.
Yeah,
just straight up
blind.
And Ona wanting to join Dread and Canyon as far as this.
I like the Jhin a lot. The Samira is really commonly paired with the Diana right now, the most common.
Thinking about taking a leaf out of the Lahen's book with this Singed pickup, but probably not going to happen. He does like to have a bit of a troll.
I wouldn't mind just see Nautilus here, or the Rakan, yeah. I mean, you mentioned it earlier, the lack of engage. Not going to get a ton of help before Diana has her ult. We're going to just engage, what?
Yep, Pioshik going to have to probably get out of there. He's still burning down. He's going to get killed for first blood, and Carrier will pick that one up with his...
And if you just walk straight in with no vision of any other champions on the map outside of Owner, guess what?
This is so common, right? And I think that DRX kind of thought that, oh, we'll keep everyone in the area deft. Well, Mid Tryndamere was played a long time ago. Of course, was played at Worlds, but that is not the LCK. So it's been 3,000 days ago, and it was CJ Enters Frost's Magnoon. Shout out to Magnoon.
Well,
I got to hang out with him a few years ago.
It was Reaper. He lost to Magnoon.
Oh, sorry. Which I remember mid lane, Kale. She was definitely.
Oh, it was Kale.
Impressive.
I thought it was Pantheon. I misread the icon there.
Yeah, no. And the icon didn't look like that back then.
Yeah.
So
he's actually trading very well.
Yep. Pioshik now gonna wrap around. Beryl actually took a lot of damage there as Carrier now Battle Dance on cooldown. He could be one of the options as he's going to run the heck away from this one. Bladewell comes in. There's the crash down. Gumayusi gonna flash to get himself out of the way. Thankfully, Carrier's there.
This is Pioshik is caught. Oh, no.
Again. Okay, he's going to have to flash to get out of the way of the grand entrance, but there's the flash in from Beryl, gets the knock up onto Gumayusi, who dashes to get himself out of the way. The root comes through from the Graviton, but Beryl is going to fall down first. Faker gets the inside track yet again, and the low health bars from T1 can't be capitalized on here, as Deft has heal. He has flash, but he wants to stay in. He grabs one kill, flashes over the wall. Owner is after him, and can the crescendum work? It will not, as the kills are both locked down and T1 walk away victorious.
Fast track, as you mentioned. Look at this. So much vision control here, and Pioshik is caught between a rock and a hard place here, though Beryl's re-engage is really nice, but Gumayusi outplays him. The exhaust, unfortunately, here, really just a desperation move as Faker is coming down, and Pioshik's like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
We are in trouble, and there's just nothing you can do realistically at this point. Now, they try to actually engage back in, too, and fail. They are, able to trade one. Owner is hovering around as Faker finds Zeka again.
Oh no, Pioshik is in here though, as Faker does have the ulti, so he's at no risk of dying just yet. Yeah. Oh, Deft might actually get caught out here as Carrier has vision over the wall, flashes on in with the grand entrance. Great crash down though, as Deft tries to keep himself alive. Red White don't fight. They do manage to take him down, but it's a lot of AoE in here. Oh my goodness, it is a massacre. But DRX are going to reign supreme.
That's all Beryl, man. All Beryl on that play there. To a single player like this feels so tempting, right? When you have that vision, Carrier's like, okay, wards over the wall. I got Deft here. But actually, amazing play here from Beryl. Turns it all around, and there's so much AoE in this choke point. The follow-up crash down is massive, and Gumayusi isn't able to spin long enough to get real value here as Faker's all expired.
He loves it. He loves connecting the hookshot to that particular rock, as now Carrier with the quickness does try and get on in there. Avoids the grand entrance really nicely, and now the circles come in. Faker will turn up as Zeus is going to get taken down. Pioshik as well. Some low health bars, but it's Faker that's getting all of these kills. Owner picks up one of them, and now Zeka is running for the safety, or theoretical safety, of this turret. Faker still has the ulti, though, as he slows the Corki down, gets the flash. He's going to have to wait for another Valkyrie, but I don't know whether he'll have it in time, and he won't. Faker picks up his third for the fight.
Now, Faker still has flash, didn't even need it there, and it's a triple.
Also, being able to use his ult to get rid of Carrier the first time, and then audaciously charging. But as you can see from Faker's perspective, he's like, all I see is attack move money.
There's not enough damage here yet for DRX to burst down a Camille, you know? And so they know Faker isn't here, or they should at least be aware of the fact that Faker isn't here. As he eats the exhaust that Zeka took for the lane matchup and is able to chase even after the flash with the slow that came through. But the fact that and we saw exhaust wasn't enough to save him last time. So.
No, I mean, I sort of said exhaust as like an afterthought. Yeah. You're right. It felt a little bit irrelevant against what Faker is.
Okay, kill the turrets and eventually like we'll get to the Nexus. and when Drake spawn in between, we'll group up.
When they can dictate how the game goes like this, absolutely.
Yeah.
And here from T1 onto the Baron. Zeka nowhere near it, and the Baron is going to be secured for what looks like for free. But in goes Beryl. Great Magnet Storm onto threes. The Moonlight Vigil comes down as well. Faker gets exhausted, and Deft is absolutely obliterated. But on the rest of the fight, it is looking okay here for DRX until Gumayushi gets that S rank. And they just decide that they're going to win. Zeka still does a lot of damage as Wind Becomes Lightning comes in. Pioshik's there once more as that front line, but it's a good stun from the hook shot. Good knock up as well. Zeus is going to have to chase after this one. Pioshik, can he actually get himself away? And it looks like he will. So it is Pioshik and Zeka against... Oh, never mind. It's Zeka against the world.
Hold on to these. So this fight is pretty chaotic, but you can see that there is some synergy, right, between the Corki and this Rel, because everyone gets extremely low. Look at Gumayusi's health bar, as he actually is just barely able to survive here and then turn on that S rank. He's got Immortal Shield Bow. It's so difficult to kill him. On the bottom of the fight, Faker is doing serious work. He keeps the rest of DRX from closing the gap and actually killing Guma that entire time. He does eventually get his first death of the game, but basically 1v3 is the bottom half of the team fight against DRX to make sure that Guma survives.
Yeah, and also takes 100% of all the aggro, as T1 will grab themselves the Cloud Soul as well. Poke in, but unable to get through Carrier's shield for now. Oh, Faker not able to actually get the whirl over the wall.
Be so careful as Def, because Carrier's on the other side.
Yeah, Beryl has spotted him out here as the tower is going to fall down. Great Grand Entrance is going to connect onto Pioshik, but he has the ult to keep himself alive. Faker now gets underneath the turret immediately, has to use the ult, but it does not matter. That's a triple kill. One of them also picked up for Zeus as Zeka once again finds himself completely alone and may have to just watch his Nexus fall.
Well, Faker, afraid of nothing, has his 3 items, got an Infinity Edge extremely early in this game, and might be time to revive the hashtag things Faker does, because he just walked into 5 people and obliterated them with Guma's help from the back line. DRX trying to use his Corki to defend, but it's not going to happen.
Nope, that ain't going to work, as the Hextech ultimatum says, nope, you're not allowed to leave. The Nexus will go down, and T1 wasted no time that time. That is going to be a 27-minute victory in Game 1. And look, we had questions around the range of this composition, things like that, but you can see Zeka still did a fair bit of damage, but the rest of T1, and like when you have a side laning composition like this is what the damage graph is supposed to look like. You're not supposed to have the highest damage there. Because
볼게. 나부터. 안 빨려도 돼. 어때? 나한번 봐. 가자. 폴기 떴고 안 떴고. 바닥 킬했어. 이거 내가 잘못했어. 미드. 폴기 떴다. 끝낼만해. 아니 갈고리가 이상하네. 끝낼만해? 끝낼만해. 할만해. 할만해. 오케이.
야 이거 그냥 보이면 박아라.
나 그냥 조냐 있거든. 박을게.
보이면 박아 그냥. 나 5초.
3일을 내줘야 될 듯.
나 이거 못 대고 이제. 왼쪽 거부터 해쳐봐 일단 왼쪽 거. 나트에 넣어. 왼쪽 거. 나 갈고리. 웨이브 왔어 천천히 웨이브 왔어. 시간 많아. 나 코르키 살짝 볼게.
오케이. 볼만해.
좋은데? 나이스.
예. 이거지. 아 솔킬 못 땄다. 나이스. 미안하다.
이제요.